Alright, unimportant scene without me, take one.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Director Ernie Lear here of Pirates of the University. Now as you can see that since our actors are now on strike, we have to kind of get a little creative here. So since that, we figured that with the part of any production or any show, the best part that the audience wants to see is always bloopers. Outtakes, missed cues, whatever you want to call them. We're going to call them bloopers for this reason alone. Now basically what we decided to do is that, you know what? Let's have a battle of the bloopers to find out which is the best blooper that Pirates of the University has ever produced. Now, we chose 32 bloopers from our first and second seasons to see, you know what, which is the best one that we've ever had. And we're going to let the audience, you guys at home, you guys watching on your screens right now, decide which is the best blooper that we've ever produced. And I'm sure some members of the cast that are watching this right now knows which ones they like the most, and I'm sure they'll be voting for them. Now the way that this works, it's an elimination style tournament. Basically, we put up bloopers, you guys choose the next one, and that blooper moves on to the next round. We have a total of 32 bloopers, 4 in each episode, and then so in 8 weeks we will have our quarterfinals where we'll see which ones move on from there. But right now this is the preliminaries, and we're going to have our first set of bloopers. Now, the way that it's going to work is that we'll have 2 bloopers from Season 1 and 2 bloopers from Season 2. And out of those 4, you choose one blooper that you want to see move on to the next round. Our first blooper of the day will be coming from Season 1. Now basically this stars the star himself, Christopher D'Onofrio, who plays Captain Jack Sparrow. Now, in the process of it, we were trying to film a scene right away, so that way while Chris is changing, we could shoot a quick scene. That way there's one scene out of the script right away. Well, it didn't really help us. You'll see what I mean. This is blooper number 1. This is Chris interrupts a scene.
A Guitar Hero?
Yeah, of course.
My roommate Gene really likes this place.
Oh, what is he like?
Well, he plays DDR and.
Oh yeah, we have that over there.
Oh really?
All right, here, I'll show you.
Oh shit.
Oh! How could you? Alright. It was pretty good because you just see the reaction on Chris's face. It is absolutely priceless, you know. It's kind of like that one picture that we have of him. I think it's on MySpace. I'm not sure. You have to check that out. If you don't know of our MySpace, it's on myspace.com/Pirates of the University. MySpace blog right there. So, but you gotta see, it's like that one picture. You'll know what I'm talking about as soon as you see it. Well, that's blooper number 1 right there. Chris interrupts a scene. Now, the next one stars what our cast thinks is the king of all of our bloopers. Every single blooper that we've loved involves this man right here. It is Andrew Cadiz, and now he's filming a scene that's actually in the second part of our second season. You will see that once we go back on the air with them. Now, basically what happens is that the White Bishop, played by Nicolio Sombrano, and the new White King, which is played by Andrew, they're basically talking about a fight that's going to happen between Jack Sparrow and the yacht club. And you will see here what happens when Andrew gets a little bit overexcited. So this is blooper number 2, and it's called Charge.
How do you feel this sit?
See how it feels.
Charge!
So with that blooper, we put it when we actually what I do is that I edit all the footage that we have together. I edit them so that way the cast can see, and we have a cast party where I'll premiere the episodes. That way they see it, so they know how the whole season goes. That was a pretty funny reaction because nobody knew that Andrew fell when he screamed out charge. And I think that either he's really, really clumsy or he's just being really, really funny. But anyways, that is blooper number 2. That is charge. So now we go on to our third blooper, which comes from Season 1, Curse of the White Queen. Now this one in particular has kind of a sad moment for all of us. Now, the guy who plays Tunman, Phil Wodowski, I think I said his name right now. Basically, you know, he had this car, and we nicknamed it, he dubbed it as the Jumobile. And you can see in the blooper, you just basically, you'll see what I'm talking about. This is blooper number 3 from Season 1 to the Jumobile.
Where are you? Okay, we'll come as soon as we can. That was Arabella. She said she's at Port Jefferson.
Oh, I know where that is. To the Jumobile!
Nice way to fuck up a scene!
Again!
How was everything before that?
What?
How was everything before that?
So, yeah, alright, so that one had some... It was pretty funny. Now, that one has some special significance to the cast is because that was probably one of the first and only internet appearance made by that car. And basically, when we were filming interviews, Phil was riding in the car. Phil was driving his car to, actually, I think, Captree Park. And we all signed it because he knew it was on its last legs. And I think about a month after that interview, the car died. So we had to have a moment of silence for it. So let's have one right now. Alright, now, that was blooper number 3 to the Jumobile. That's kind of a little there. Anyways, alright, now, our fourth and final blooper of this round, of this bracket, will be from Season 2. Once again, a scene that you guys have never seen yet. Actually, this blooper comes from a scene that you saw. If you watched our Season 1 previews, if you saw Season 1, you know that I said I put a scene in, and this is the scene for it. And it was the scene where Jack Sparrow and his gang comes out to the White Queen, and they have to work together. Now, spoiler right there. They have to work together. Now, basically, that took a couple of takes to do, and if you want to know why, this is one of the reasons why. This is called Conga Line. This is blooper number 4. Yeah, we're ready. And action. Cut. Let's try it.
Hey, buddy, dance now! Alright, back out there.
Alright. As you can see by that scene, I wasn't particularly happy about it because it was our first day of shooting, and it was a really long day of shooting that we did. We only got a couple scenes done that day, and it was an 8-hour day. But you know what? Right away, I just be like, you know what? I'm going to relax. I'm going to let it go. I'm just going to let it fly. So basically, that's what happened from there. But anyways, this is this is where you guys come in. Now, with each of our bloopers, each blooper was entitled to a number. We had blooper 1, blooper 2, blooper 3, and blooper 4. And I'll let you know how to vote for it at the end when we recap all of our bloopers, which we're going to do actually right now. Blooper number 1, Chris interrupts a scene. Blooper number 2, which is charge. Blooper number 3, to the Jumobile, and then blooper number 4 is Conga Line. So, alright, those were all of our bloopers. Now, for you to vote for your favorite blooper, here's what you gotta do. You gotta go to the bottom, you gotta scroll down to that comment box, and type in the number of your favorite blooper. So, for example, if you want blooper 1, you type in 1, enter, and your vote is set in. Now, with that, you can vote as many times as you want to. And voting will end Wednesday night at midnight. So when you see the clock strike midnight on Wednesday, it will be Wednesday going into Thursday So that way at least we won't confuse anybody. Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. We'll say it that way. So this coming Wednesday till 11:59 p.m. is when voting will stop, and we will tabulate who actually won the Battle of the Bloopers, and you can see the result this coming Thursday, along with 4 brand new bloopers here. So this is Ernie Lee with Battle of the Bloopers saying good night.